Hi YouTube, my name is BB. I'm wearing a Pikachu shirt. Today I will be discussing more YouTube vlogging families who exploit their children for gaining a buck because they are too lazy, self-centered, conceited, obnoxious, narcissistic, vain to work a real job. Even if they have a college degree in something actually career-oriented. With their YouTube funds, they can more than afford to pay off all their college loans. But normal people can't afford to pay off their college loans because normal people are working real jobs, which means that they're not doing YouTube as a primary income. Maybe a secondary income or maybe a hobby like me, which I have very little audience, 28 subscribers. But I'm hoping by the end of the year I'll have 100. Small goals for small folks with big fat double chin faces because the camera adds 10 pounds. So let's get into it. Today's topic. I don't have a drop pot. Today's topic. Ellie and Jared. They're a piece of work. Ellie and Jared are LDS, Utah, Mormon, Morador, YouTube vloggers. She is insanely, what's the term I'm looking for? Vain, conceited, selfish, mean, rude. She wants everything for herself and very little, if anything at all, for her husband, Jared, who does the brunt of all the parenting, does the brunt of all the household chores. He is basically a man slave to this woman who thinks it's all about her. What she does is, I have a thing to read. Ellie is conceited and selfish. She has obvious mental health and body image issues. They've had a few miscarriages, but 3 boys in 6 years. She still wants a girl. Jared looks 10 years older than he really is. He is 33 but looks nearly 45. Ellie stresses him out so badly, just like the Lannings of Daily Bumps. They too used to live in a modest suburb. I said LA, but I think it was Salt Lake City. In a modest home with a yard. It was a small yard and a lot more concrete, but still. Then they built a monstrosity that they live in now, somewhere in Provo or St. George, Tooele, some place outside of Salt Lake City that's just as Mormon as Salt Lake. And despite wanting an army of kids, Ellie constantly wants to re-landscape the yard to the point of denying and depriving her children of grass, despite she would rather banish them outside rather than engage or actively parent them. I hate my husband's computer. It always just goes black. Yeah. So, that one I think is the least ugly picture of Ellie and Jared. I think it's one of their earlier photos. Oh well. That's sad. Why do they have to take a camera logo on a shirt and trademark it? Why couldn't it just be like an ordinary shirt from like Target? But no, you have to get that shirt online and give your money to them. House. It's ginormous. I mean, look at that. They used to live in a smaller 2-story, just a basic house that blended into a residential neighborhood somewhere with a fence, but with neighbors. No pool, just a regular house. And then they decided to get with the fame and the money. And they built that ugly thing. She likes the color white. She doesn't want her boys to touch the walls, or touch anything. They had 3 kids, Jackson, Calvin, and Tommy. She banishes them to bedrooms in the basement. She required that Calvin and Jackson shared a bedroom, not just a bedroom, but a full-size bed together for quite a while, not based on the whole, oh, our kids are brothers, they can share a room and a bed. No, she didn't like her kids, trying to get morning cuddles with her in the mornings, and was like admitting on their YouTube that big brother needs to give cuddles to younger brother because mommy doesn't want to give them cuddles in the morning. That's when I unsubscribed. And then they did the same thing to their 3rd baby, Tommy. Ellie wants girls. She also likes not eating. She likes staying stick thin and skinny down to maybe a size 2, size 1, or even a size 0 in the waist. She's always been skinny. Every time she wants to get pregnant, she claims she has a miscarriage, but she has also admitted in previous videos that she has healthy ovaries and a healthy uterus and doesn't have PCOS or any other infertility problems in a video. But then she has admitted in other videos that she does have PCOS. So, which is it, Ellie? Do you have PCOS or are you just lying? Are you claiming you have PCOS because God hasn't granted you any girls? Well, maybe she doesn't want you to have any girls so you don't pass on this body image issue and all these bad parenting mistakes. There we go. I like that picture better than your face. So, Jared has health issues with his immune system. He needs a hip replacement, but considering he does all the physical active parenting while Ellie hides in her bedroom, wallowing why she doesn't have a girl yet, Jared won't be able to take care of his own needs until Ellie lets him hire a nanny or someone else to tend to the children she never wanted. She will constantly say in her vlogs that she regrets having boys. She regrets having the children she has. Now, is that a motherly thing to say? No. My mom has said that to me many times. And to my sister. I don't understand why some women do that. They say it to their own kids, I regret having kids. You're a pain. You're a monster. You're a freak. You're a sore in my side. You're a piece of nonsense. You're crap. She does that to her kids in little kid words, but basically it's repetitive and it's sad and it's frightening and it's scary that she says that to young children. She actively does not want to parent them. She admits that in all of her videos. She actively admits that she wants Jared to do all the parenting. She wants nothing at all to be involved or engaged in physical activity, games, creative play, nothing. She wants no part of it. They put their kids in preschool and kindergarten. She doesn't want to homeschool. It's too much work for her. But she doesn't want a nanny. She doesn't want a babysitter. But she wants Jared to do all the parenting, all the brunt work, and to ignore his medical needs, his health needs of having a compromised immune system, possibly scoliosis, spine issues, bone health issues, and needing a hip replacement. And yet she wants to keep on having more kids. And then she banishes them to the backyard, which really doesn't have any grass. She keeps on getting rid of the grass. Goodbye grass, goodbye grass. Giant rock and stone rockery things. giant rocks and stones all over the place for young children to easily skin their knees on. One slide down a hill. She is a Griffith after all, younger sister to Bonnie, Julie, and Ruby from 8 Passengers. Yes, Ellie Mecham is the youngest sister of Ruby Frank from 8 Passengers. And no, Ruby Frank is not the only insane Griffith sister in terms of parenting. They are all insane, with Julie being the least insane. She has a YouTube channel and uploads, I think, 2 or 3 times a month. Not as frequently as Bonnie or Ellie or Ruby, but it's still very frightening how these 2 women have decided we're going to be the worst parents ever and share it with the whole world. That is Ruby, Bonnie, and Ellie Griffith. They don't care about other people's opinions. They just want to keep on being bad parents. And they exploit their kids because they don't want to make a buck of their own. They don't want an honest day's work. They don't have real jobs. I have a real job. I don't have any kids yet. But I have a real job, and I don't make YouTube my income because I have 28 subscribers. Yeah, that's kind of pathetic. But even if I had 55,000 subscribers and had a little bit of monetization, it wouldn't be enough to pay the rent. It wouldn't be enough to pay the car payment, the car insurance, to pay for groceries, to pay for gas. Not all of it combined. I'd still be working. I'd probably be working a better job, but 55,000 subscribers isn't going to pay the bills. 1 million subscribers, that might pay the bills. 2 million, 5 million, 8 million. But it doesn't matter. These people don't have jobs. They probably never have had jobs. They don't know what it's like to struggle financially. But they claim that YouTube is hurting them by taking away their comments. Not even first world problems, just basic bitch, entitled, I don't ever want a real job problems. Imagine if James Charles was demonetized for the rest of his life. He wouldn't know what to do with himself, but he's too dumb and too stupid to figure out, I need to get a real job. He's that dumb. Same with Ruby Frank and Ellie Mecham. They're dumb. All these YouTube moms are dumb, dumb, dumb. They don't care. It's all about them. It's not about their kids or their husbands or the houses that they live in. They're just dumb. They don't care about anyone but themselves. And they show that clearly in all of their vlogs. Please, people, stop watching these vloggers. Stop watching them. Unsubscribe from the vloggers. Unsubscribe your sorry asses from the mommy vloggers who exploit their kids because working a real job is too intimidating for them. Unsubscribe, please, I beg of you. I'm done.